morning, everyone. Get my technical equipment. So thank you very much for having me here. Thanks to Vasant for inviting me to come to the show. For me, it's the first time that I'm in India. And already from the, let's say, first 30 or 40 hours I'm here, I must say that I'm really impressed what I saw, both on the retail side and also when it comes to the show here. Very professional, very nice looking. So I'm really happy that I made it this year to come here for the first time. So what I want to share with you now are some of the design and technology trends which we see right now in the European retail market. Retail in Europe, not only in Europe, in many other parts of the world as well, right now is in the process of a really dramatic change. Probably the most dramatic change, maybe since ever retail is existing, but for sure since the introduction of self-service. And why are we in a dramatic change? Well, first of all, e-commerce growth is still significant. In many, many European countries, we have a continuous double-digit growth year by year in e-commerce. The markets are far away from saturated, and we expect this growth to go on in the coming years. Second, we have the connected consumer. So 10 years ago, no one would have thought about a consumer walking into a store with his smartphone, being able to compare prices, to shop directly from the smartphone. That is something which has been developing in the past 5 or 6 years, and which is going to continue, of course. We have a 100% connected consumer wherever he or she is, and this, of course, affects everything retail is doing. A heavy need for investments in store concepts and technology is something which results from these two trends, from the e-commerce growth and from the developments in the mobile sector. And this, in the end, leads to the fact that omnichannel and mobile are in the focus of the whole retail industry. There's no retailer I know, at least in the European market, which, if it comes to the strategy for the coming 3 or 4 years, doesn't mention the word omnichannel and doesn't mention the word mobile. And in the end, we have, when it comes to the consumer, still a rising awareness for sustainability, healthiness, and this creates other new challenges for the retail industry, not only regarding the assortments, but also regarding the way stores are built, the way materials are used, the way the fact of a sustainable company, retail company, is communicated to the customer is becoming more and more important. Just one slide with some figures which underline a little bit the importance of e-commerce, but also the importance of omnichannel. So if we look at the German market, we see that 1 in 2 retailers right now who's doing e-commerce also have brick-and-mortar shops. And we see this trend going up year by year. So if we look at the top 50 e-commerce retailers doing e-commerce in Germany, year by year, the quote of retailers which also have physical stores is becoming higher and higher. This is because almost every physical brick-and-mortar retailer is doing e-commerce, but also because more and more of the pure players, of the e-commerce companies, are opening stores, physical stores, to strengthen their brand, to get another touch point, not on the web, but on the physical side. So I think this is a very, very important trend to look at. On the other hand, we have a very high concentration in the e-commerce market already in Germany, a huge market share of Amazon, which is growing year by year. And we believe this market is going to become very complex in the coming years, but with very good chances for the for the physical brick and mortar retail to play a significant role in that. So, lots of things are happening, retailers need to act, and what I want to do now is to show you some examples of some of the, in our opinion, most interesting, most exciting retail concepts and trends which we see right now in Europe. And I would like to start with this picture. It's from a supermarket in Germany, in the very south of Germany, actually close to my hometown. And this supermarket is run by an independent guy. He has, I think, 13 or 14 stores in the southwest of Germany, and this is very typical for the German food retail market. We have a lot of independents in the supermarket business with from 1 to 30, 40